So, today is November 28th, I think, 2013. And I just got out of the shower and I put on my Christmas pajamas, Christmas pajamas, Christmas pajamas, because Christmas is right around the corner. But I think starting next month, which is starting on Friday, I'm going to start reflecting about the end of the year, what went well, what didn't go well. And as I've been reflecting on what went well, what didn't go well from this year, and trying to start thinking about what my word will be for next year, one of the things I've been thinking about is self-care. And my word for this year was relationship. And I had all these different categories, from community to myself, to my family, to my friends, all these different goals I had. But I noticed that all of the goals that I didn't achieve were in the myself category, and all of the, not all, but the community goal is just jam-packed. I'm just out here really doing things for my community, but I have a hard time doing things for myself. So I ordered this book called Self-Care for Black Women, and it just came in, So here it is. Ordered this book, and I'm super excited about it because what I'm thinking about doing, regardless of whatever my word ends up being for next year, is like one self-care thing from this book each day over the next however many days, and just seeing how it goes, seeing if at the end I feel more cared for. You know, I have a hard time doing things for myself. I know I want to develop some sort of self-care ritual, but I don't really know what that looks like. So I'm really excited about this book. I'm hoping that some of the different strategies in this book I can keep, and some of them I'm sure I won't like, and I can toss those and keep what's working for me. So yeah, I'm gonna try to vlog as much as possible as I do these different self-care things, and I'm hoping that it will make for a good video. Bye! Okay, so it is day one of reading this book, Self-Care for Black Women. And the first activity or exercise is around taking a deep breath. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty silly at first, because it's like, oh, of course, take a deep breath, that will make you feel better. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, after taking a deep breath, I do actually feel a little bit better. I think also before I started reading this book about self-care, I honestly was thinking about creating a self-care ritual, and I was thinking about all these things getting my nails done or walking through the bookstore, things like that. And I think that for me, this is a reminder that self-care doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to spend money on self-care for it to be effective. So I thought that was just a nice little reminder, and yeah, day one down, many to go. I think on a scale of 1 to 5, though, I will rate this like a 3. So hopefully it's only up from here. Okay, so it's day number 2 of a self-care journey. And today's habit is release feelings of guilt around self-love. I would say I enjoyed this one. I thought it was pretty good. Personally, I feel like it definitely resonated with me. I do feel super guilty when it comes to spending time with myself. It talks about, in the section for today, it talks about feeling like you're taking care of everyone around you. Yeah, taking care of everyone else. We're conditioned to push forward through bad feelings, ignoring signs of depression and anxiety, and to take care of everyone else. Definitely felt like that resonated with me in terms of I felt like I even said that a few days ago when I got the journal, that I felt like I got all of my community goals done, but when it came to my personal goals or goals around myself, I wasn't really making much progress there. So that's kind of why I got the book. And it asks you, where did you learn that you should put the needs of others before yourself? And why do I think that I have to justify my self-care? Felt like these are quality questions that I'm going to try to marinate on myself. But yeah, I would give this one maybe a 4 out of 5 stars. So it's day 3 of this. I'm laughing because Cashew is out here really trying to be on camera. But anyway, it's day 3 of this whole self-care journaling thing, or self-care journey thing. And today's habit or whatever is writing in a journal. When I saw that, I got pretty excited because I had already written in my journal for the day. I don't think I was doing it in like a self-care way though, so maybe I'll go back and try to do something a little bit more self-care related. Some of the ideas they give are to detail the day and what happened and how you felt. Write down your dreams from the night before, or get a journal that has prompts that will force you to reflect on your thoughts. I don't know. I think I want to give this a 3 out of 5, mainly because I feel like everybody says write in a journal. And I think when you do it, it is effective, but the barrier to entry is that most people don't actually do it. So I'm just not going to rank this one very high. It's not very profound and it's not very practical in my opinion. Okay, so I just finished reading day 4 of the self-care book, and it's all about not reading your phone first thing in the morning. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna entertain that one. 2 stars, moving on. Okay, so I know this isn't part of the self-care book, at least at this time. I haven't read the whole thing yet, so I don't know if there's like something in there about baking, but I feel like what I'm learning from this book so far is that self-care can be baking for your dog. And I'm making a new treat for Cashew, and I'm really excited about it, and I thought it was a lot of fun, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. Self-care can be baking for a loved one. Okay, so I'm back on this self-care thing, and today's exercise was basically to do a grounding exercise, and you're supposed to like notice 5 things you can, okay, hold on, let me just go through it. Locate 5 things you can see, notice 4 things you can touch, recognize 3 things you can hear, find 2 things that you can smell, and identify 1 thing you can taste. And just by going through all those different senses, it really does force you to like silence your mind, silence your thoughts, and find like the different smells and things that you can see and hear. And it really does kind of relax you. Like I had totally like tuned out like a small noise in my house, and just like having that second of relaxation and like quiet to try to focus on noises and smells and things, it really did help me to like calm my spirit. So yeah, I would definitely give this one a 5 out of 5. So back on this self-care thing, I have definitely not been consistent with it, but I'm trying and I'm learning as I'm doing. So that's all I can hope for. Progress, not perfection. Bye. So, I'm sitting at the table and I just finished having my self-care time, and I'm feeling very relaxed, and I made this list of what self-care is to me, and I just wanted to read it. Self-care is flossing my teeth, putting on lotion, meal prep, laying on the couch in a warm blanket, doing my hair, shaving, taking a shower, washing my face, doing my budget, pursuing my own individual goals. I think even last month, I would not have been able to articulate what self-care looks like for me. So I feel like this is progress.